First day, driving the truck.
Yeah, the truck's done and we're on the road.
Yeah.
It's official.
It's kind of midday, like 2.
Yeah, it's 2.
It's 2:38. Our first stop is gonna be Utah, like southern Utah. We have probably like a 7-hour drive that in this thing is gonna take us 10 hours. Probably. It's so heavy that it doesn't drive faster than 55, 60. And we're actually on our way to get it weighed right now. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you.
Dude, we're fucked. 18,000?
Yeah. 18,160 pounds.
Wow.
Dude, we're like, I have to look up the gross weight rating because we're over it by 200.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Cool. We made a pit stop. We stopped at Costco. We got some food for tonight, an amazing knife set,
Crunchy munchies.
some apples, and then dinner. Just some wraps and some salad. Easy.
Case of beers, trying to make them last.
Oh God. Wait, I thought we weren't adding weight to trying to add weight to
We're 150 pounds overweight and we
yeah,
just
so
buy
let's just grab a 25-pound case of beer. And since like we kind of found out that we're packing way more than we thought, I don't think we're gonna try to do the 10-hour drive today, like to Utah. We're gonna probably just stop in Joshua Tree. We're in Temecula right now, so
We've made it about an hour.
yeah. So we're gonna try to get there tonight, stay there tonight.
Yeah.
We got in late last night, around like 10 or 11. We pulled off the main road for like a minute, saw a little spot, pulled up into it, and we got stuck. We got to the spot we wanted, but we buried our tires pretty deep into the sand, so that's kind of something we're gonna have to face this morning.
Dude, we're in Joshua Tree. Pretty sick. The only bad part is we got stuck in some sand. Yeah, we're pretty deep in some sand. So that's the mission for this morning. Just like a few hours kind of away from home, kind of like into the desert.
Yeah.
But I mean, change of scenery for sure, which is nice. Because it's just been like in this back alley for the last year and a half. This rig we built basically from the ground up. So we bought the truck, cab and chassis, and then like fabricated and designed everything.
Yeah.
So that's been the process of the last year, is basically like building the thing. And now we're finally at the point where we're like testing it. Good news, we're where we wanted to be. Bad news, we're stuck in some fucking sand.
Yeah.
There's a Home Depot like 10 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
So we're probably gonna have to like walk out to the highway and try and like see if someone will hitchhike, see if someone will give us a ride into town. The game plan from there is we're gonna try and buy like basically a sheet of plywood, get a shovel, dig out underneath the tires, and then stuff the plywood underneath the tires.
Yeah. And
see if that doesn't give us enough traction to just bounce out of this and back onto the main dirt road.
So to say the least, today is going to be interesting.
It's painful because like we would have been on the road hours ago.
But
So it's 9 o'clock. I mean, it'd be sick to get out of here by 12.
if we get on the road, we're still heading to southern Utah. That's our plan for today.
If we could get into Utah by this evening, that would be.
Yeah, or tonight. We're walking back because I don't remember locking it.
You always lock it twice.
It's honestly pretty safe out here though, probably.
I mean, we haven't seen a single car drive down the road. Damn, dude, how long are we gonna stand on this road trying to get a ride? Dude, yeah, like you can tell like stuff like that. The map's not working. We're just right where you picked us up.
Is that where you got stuck?
Yeah, over there. Which way are you going?
No.
Okay, no worries. We're just trying to get closer to the Home Depot. But yeah, I mean, wherever you're going, it's closer. Where are you from?
I'm from out here, but got a little bit of gas and stuff.
Ease on
If you turn it in down there, you guys can just walk straight up. That's the highway.
Easy. Thank you.
That's it.
This is the weapon of choice.
Put her in.
Two for the back, two for the front.
The bus, the next bus that we're taking, it says transit directions not available. This is also a good time to mention that we didn't build an off-road vehicle. This was not intended to be at all an off-road vehicle. So this shit was never supposed to happen because we were never going to take it in the dirt. But we decided that we're going to last night because we wanted to camp in the desert. I don't know, we had a vision for something.
We just didn't know it was this sandy. Underneath. Great work.
We're having to dig out underneath the truck because it basically dug so deep that the back axle is basically resting on the sand. Basically, we can't go forward because it'll drag, like, it'll basically just drag the sand and it won't go. So we have to dig the back axle out before we can move.
It's fucked up.
Before we can move forward. There's also kind of like where a gas tank is.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a bar that goes around the gas tank, protects it from like hitting shit. That's dug into the sand as well.
That actually got buried.
This is the one that sunk really deep.
It's like a foot deep.
This kind of reminds me of the movie Holes. I just keep thinking that I'm gonna like dig up one of those lizards. We got it first try. That's pretty nuts. We're out of here. On to Utah. We got out.
Yeah.
Phew.
It feels so good.
We're just covered in sand right now and all dried out.
After the wood was just like beach sand.
Just
so I thought we were gonna
loose.
get past the wood, and then I thought we were gonna sink back into it. And
yeah.
then I was like, another hour.
Yeah, another hour of
digging,
of
and then
digging
I thought
trenches.
we'd have like maybe 2 or 3 rounds of
Yeah.
it. But yeah, we got onto the wood. The front grabbed on the harder sand up front, like up in front of us, and then we ripped out. Last night and this morning were like beautiful, but like, dude, there was no ability to like feel joy when your car is just like buried a foot deep in sand.
Like because we did that damage last night, and we tried for probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours of trying to get it out, and we just went to sleep because we just gave up. Like there was nothing we could have done, and it took us, I mean, all day today to a situation where we could get out.
8 until 3.
But yeah, we're on the road.
Feels so good.
Driving to St. George.
What time is it? 3? 2? I don't know. We'll see what we have in us.
We're stoked. I gotta get some water in me. I'm fucking thirsty.
Yeah, I'm parched.
We got into St. George last night. We parked at just a Walmart parking lot. We kind of have some like housekeeping stuff to do today. The generators weren't working, so I'm gonna try to troubleshoot that. Adding some DEF fluid to the truck. Yeah, then today I guess we're just trying to drive to Provo. We have some friends in Provo that we're trying to meet up with. So we have 2 3,500 watt generators in this whole girl. Try to get them working so that we can charge the batteries and run our high voltage inside. A little dusty. Looks like it's really low.
Yeah, that'll fucking do it. Sick.
God damn, dude, I'm drying out. Like my legs are so dry.
Dude, break into the bird's bees.
kind of here filling up.
Took care of some stuff this morning.
We got the generators all dialed in.
You smashed your fucking arm.
Yeah, when I was cranking
And like I could see the truck was right behind his arm. I was like, the truck's there. I told you. And then you looked, you saw it,
Yeah.
and then you were just like, boom, fucking smashed it.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I have a bad sense of spatial
awareness.
It's really swollen. It hurts like a bit.
Last night, the check engine light popped on a few times.
Yeah, we were doing kind of that last final grade through that canyon pass right before you get into Utah on the 15th, but it would come on and then it would come off. It never stuck.
Like, not a good feeling.
What about gas mileage?
8.5.
The truck, it's proving itself slowly and surely. Robo.
Yeah, we're there. Pretty moody evening.
So we're in Provo this morning. I mean, there's snow in the mountains here. We're gonna probably drive around, try to check out Park City, maybe Sundance.
Yeah, we're cruising with our buddy Ben, and then our sister and her boyfriend flew out. I mean, they happen to be doing a little Utah trip, and we're meeting up with them. But I mean, yeah, it's a really sick time of year. It's kind of like the end of fall. It's like there's like still fall leaves, but then there's snow up in the mountains.
Just gonna park up here for a sec.
Easy.
Get out of the intersection.
Holy something in the wind. In my dreams I've seen your face. Brave as ever known. I watched your soul out the window. You asked for my hand, I gave you mine. For the last time, you looked in my soul and said it's time. You'd be just fine. I was singing holy smoke at the window. Rise up through the shadows with a new glow. Farewell, my friend. So now be well, my friend. Yeah. Sometimes my father's looking on. How he yearns to hear your voice. If there's a God, how could he mold life so cruel yet so bold? You asked for my hand, I gave you mine. For the last time, you looked in my soul, you said it's time. You'll be just fine. I've seen holy smoke.
This is probably my favorite addition to the truck. It took so much work to try to figure this out, but we built it kind of to its exact purpose, which is a little sleeping space that goes over the cab. When we're parked, we could pop the lid up and it goes up a whole 18 inches. You can't quite stand up, but like, you know, definitely kneel. Get like a little extra room with the skylight. But no, I sleep great in here. This is like, honestly, like a perfect sleeping spot. So we have linear actuators that pop the lid up and down. You like hit them in these chases. Pops up electronically, which is cool. So our Blackwater has, I think it's 25 gallons of storage. Our gray water is 45, and then our freshwater holding tank is 55 gallons. Once we dump all these, we're gonna go and fill up on fresh water, and then we'll be able to take showers again and use our sinks. It's kind of nice. I mean, there's no shit in it. No, black
just-
water.
Just piss and water.
Just pee. We haven't fully broken in the toilet yet, so.
Dude, it's like, yeah, it's too nice and clean and fresh that we haven't wanted to like actually shit in the toilet.
So yeah, you turn right. We just did like a little sewage dump, and the check engine light on the truck just turned on. Basically, when we tried to start it, it didn't want to start. Tried it again, the truck turned on, but basically there's a check engine light and there's an engine system light on. We don't want to get stuck somewhere.
Yeah, like for us, the worst case scenario possible is that it breaks down on the side of the road just because it's such a big vehicle. Towing it is like a whole nother thing. It's
Yeah.
not just like getting a normal car towed. It's like you need a giant tow truck. It just becomes like a huge event. It becomes super expensive. It's dangerous. It's like just the situation that we're trying to avoid at all costs is breaking down. It sucks, but basically we're forced to
Take it into a dealership.
drive into the dealership. They can hook up their computer. They can get a read on what's going on with these lights. Hopefully it's minor. We're at the truck repair shop. You just went in, talked to him.
Their Mitsubishi technician, he's not even in today. He'll be in tomorrow morning.
Tonight, we're basically just gonna park it right outside of the place.
Yeah.
We'll
and then just
sleep
kind
in
of,
it here tonight, wake up at 7, and then pull it in.
Yeah.
See if the guy will look at it. But as of now, we have to find a place to.
outside
Yeah, I mean it's close. We got it this far.
mark right here.
I mean, there's trucks lined up on this whole stretch, like on this.
Yeah.
This is the spot for the night.
What do we do now?
Gracie's coming to pick us up.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah,
Fuck.
she's kind of saving us.
Okay, cool.
We have a friend in lives in Salt Lake City. We're gonna try and hang out with her today, anyways. So she's gonna basically save us from here, pick us up, go do something.